My sister let her intrusive thoughts slip and said she wanted to know how it would feel to pop my pregnant belly with her fists. Now I'm thinking I need to slip out of her life forever. Posted by you/impressive method 7923. My husband, 31M, and I, 30F, are currently 7 months pregnant. We decided to have our baby shower back in our hometown so that our family and friends could attend. We arrived 5 days before the shower to spend some time with our families. We usually stay at my parents' house, which consists of my parents and my sister, 28F. Our families had not seen me in about 6 months, and this would be the first time they saw my pregnant belly. On the first day we arrived, my parents were joyful and excited to spend time with us and finally see me pregnant and showing. My sister showed up after being out with friends later that night, and as soon as she saw me, she looked disgusted. She slowly walked towards me with a disgusted expression and said, "OMG, I can't believe you look like that." Then she said hi and proceeded to tell me that on the drive home she was thinking about how it would feel to punch me in the belly. Completely expressionless, there was no chuckle afterward or any sense that it was even remotely a joke. I was in shock and immediately felt unsafe, but tried not to have a visible reaction for my parents' sake. I stood there for a couple of minutes while she poked my stomach, still looking disgusted, and just felt incredibly uncomfortable and on guard for any sudden movements. I then excused myself and said I was going to sleep. Throughout the following days leading up to the shower, I avoided her and shared what happened with my husband and my parents, who had overheard the conversation but hadn't fully grasped what she had said to me. They were all concerned, and my mom spoke to her friend, who happens to be a therapist. This therapist friend told my mom that what my sister had said was extremely concerning and needed to be addressed. When my parents addressed it with her, she blamed her anxiety and depression and told them that my husband and I have everything, and now we are having a baby while she has nothing to live for. She said all she does is go to work and sleep. For background, she has been going to therapy and taking depression and anxiety medication for about 10 years. She has been extremely rude and selfish her entire life. This isn't the first time she has said she has suicidal thoughts. During my college years, I moved out of my parents' house, and she blamed her depression on me leaving, saying I was leaving her behind, and threatened my parents with suicidal comments. Throughout the years, she has made my parents feel like I need to be responsible for her mental health and happiness. It comes off to me and other family members that she manipulates my parents into doing everything for her because of her depression. After the baby shower and some long conversations between my husband and me, we are trying to unpack it all. We are considering not allowing her to have any contact with our daughter once she's born. We assume she doesn't even want to make any effort to build a relationship with our child anyway. Are we overreacting? Commenter: I think your parents and family have warped your view of what is normal here. She threatened you and your unborn child, and you were so afraid of upsetting the apple cart that you not only let her touch your pregnant belly, which she had just told you she wanted to punch, but continued the visit. I don't blame you because it sounds like your parents have taught you to sacrifice yourself in order not to rock the boat. But you're going to be responsible for a child now. Imagine what she could do or say to that child. You've got to put your child and their safety above your sister's behavior. She's intensely jealous and seems primed to act on her intrusive thoughts. She cannot be near your baby unless she gets some serious professional help and shows long-term results. Update 1. So, I definitely think I underreacted and have been desensitized to her nasty comments, manipulative actions, rude behavior, and overall attitude. I'd like to address those saying that I should have done more in the moment. Yes, I should have, but it's easy to see that when thinking back on it or when, like you, I'm sitting behind a screen reading this situation and imagining what you would have done. It's another thing entirely when it's actually happening to you in the moment. For those saying my parents are coddling her, yes, they are. However, I think most parents who are being told by their child that they're suicidal would probably try to keep that from happening any way they can. I agree that my parents need to seek therapy to help them understand how to better handle her. My sister is an adult, and they can't just reach out to her therapist. Her therapy is virtual, and they have no contact information for them. Regarding those wondering about her diagnosis, all I know is that she has anxiety and depression.